Kragar on the team too. We got us not alone. Advo Zekon up first with Goeris. First up versus Zekon. The DK versus Paladino. Immediately walking in with an AMS. Zekon, Shield of Vengeance. Shields for shields. Goeris trying to see if he can maybe get himself some damage ramped up. IB to break out of the stun. Shield of Vengeance still holding on to Zekon. Got himself no wings. It was out of Wake of Ashes that fast. Stun onto Zekon. Got himself the Rider's Joy in it. If you just leave the Paladin back there, let the Rider savage him. You might just be able to do something regenerating. You gotta stop regenerating. But yeah, slow him. Let the Riders do some damage. Let Riders do the damage. Wait, do you not have that one capstone thing for to summon a bunch of Riders? I thought he already used it just now, but I guess the Riders have just disappeared. You only get 2 now. What is happening here? Stun by Zekon. Goeris immediately with a trinket. AMS available. Zekon could be in a lot of trouble. He's got a Blessing Protection and Spell Warden. He might use Spell Warden versus Goeris, but then he takes physical damage. If he goes in Blessing Protection, then Obliterates are going to chunk right through you. Goeris does get hit with a blind for a moment. Zekon got himself wings for a second here. Goeris with his full slow, trying to see if he can just kite out Zekon with a silence for a second. Is this going to be enough for Blessing of Protection or Spell Warden? Immediately goes in instead of figuring out the immunity thing. Lay on hands, gives himself a bit of health to work with. Goeris does go for a cheap death here for a quick second. Blind to follow. He's got more Riders joining in little by little. I don't know if it'll be enough though. He has AMS available, so next stun, if you could pray AMS the next stun, burning AMS really early, trying to use it for defense right now as best as possible. Whatever healing you can get out of the guy, the better. He has himself a full stun ready to go for Zekon. Zekon will have a trinket though. He's trying to see if he can stay away from Remorseless. It's just stunned either way. Hold on a second. That Remorseless got quite a bit of a range apparently. Goeris, Blessing of Protection, unless you can remove it. He can still technically cleave through it. But yeah, not enough to take him out. That is a rough one. Zekon sitting there with a Blessing of Protection like, yo, who's next? Saya? Kind of just waddling at him, hits him with a full stun. Zekon got nothing left. So last round, last match, Saya had Zekon rush at him after he has nothing left. And Zekon literally just steamrolled him. Now it's Saya's turn, isn't it? That was Saya's turn as a Paladino. Trying to see if he can maybe land a kick on the guy during the, what's it called? The Searing Glare. Full dotted. Zekon trying to see if he can find it. Dude, that Dawnbreaker, Herald of the Sun damage, they really did nerf it, didn't they? They really did nerf it by a decent bit. Like, it's still decent. Oh, still standing dude's consecration by the looks of it. It is still decent, but it is not as, like, melting you anymore. It used to absolutely truck. Every single tick of that dot used to be pain. Now it's, like, very, like, DK Edgelord Paladin. Yeah, it does look like that, doesn't it? I think it looks awesome, man. It's like a proper Paladin of Vengeance, like an Inquisitor of the Zandalari, dude. It looks badass. I love it. Full on Dreadstalkers and full setup pets on the Saya. Does go for Blessing of Saint. He's still surrounded by the pets. There goes the bubble. Stun on all these pets. Advo able to back up out of there. He's got a tethers. If he can keep Advo in between those tethers, Advo is gonna take double the damage. Stun, but the board for the Warlock was impeccable, able to create some space from Saya, just putting the Paladin behind the pillar, letting him fight all those demons for Advo. He just gotta really worry about his main demon, but as long as Saya doesn't attack the main demon, the smaller Wrathguard out of the two, he's perfectly fine. Try to go for a kick, does get a juke with a port to follow. Stun onto Saya, gives Advo an opportunity to lock him down with a fear. Dreadstalkers, if you can keep Saya away from a pillar, and just barrage him with all that damage. Ruination coming down. It's gonna be enough to ruin him. Does have the big meteor dropping in with the fear, but after Saya does the Spell Warden, so you can deal some damage. He can deal with the magic damage, but not the physical counterpart. So I guess Advo, like, which one do you stop? More pets joining in. That's just all those barrages with the Doom Lord trying to see if he can swing around the corner. Look at that big old boy. Look at that big guy just waddle over. You want to respect it, dude. Those Shadow Bolts hurt. Those Shadow Bolts hurt. Saya, the Shadow Bolts really hurt. Saya, I think that thing actually hits harder than a Doom, the Tyrant. Blinded all the pets back there. Advo backing up out of this. Saya trying to see if he can cut across. He may need Blessing of Sanctum, Blessing of Protection here at some point. Stun onto Advo. Perfect opportunity to have a go. Dark back, keeping him alive and healthy. And that's going to be Saya trying to see if he can fight through it. You may need an immunity here as Advo goes in, hand go down. Full wall, overfeed around the corner. Trying to go for a big crash. Does go in for a big hit. And that's a Mortar Call, sends right at you with a trinket to follow. All the pets are back out in the open. That Doom Lord hurts a lot, Saya. You may need something right now, Saya. Oh, if you're gonna press a button, Blessing of Protection. Oh, okay, so you can stop physical damage, but magic damage still is gonna cut right through you. like a knife. It is gonna hurt. It is gonna hurt. You gotta stun that pet. Oh, that pet is gonna hurt. That pet is gonna hurt. That pet is gonna, oh. Told you the Shadow Bolt hurts. The Doom Lords are back, baby. Oh my goodness. There are Doom Lords, right, chat? Or have I been calling this big blue bastard a wrong word altogether? Lead by Rao's got him some big blaze to Monster. Advo backing up out of there really quick. Handle down to follow stunning as the warrior charges in. Advo trying to see if he creates some space. Mad damage on the Rao's. You blink and you miss it. Oh, what was that? All of those demons just trying to go for first aid. Tell me you got bandages, bro. You need some real bandages, not just first aid. First aid does nothing. You need real bandages. Holy, that is rough, man. Got himself a Hellstone. Tama as a fire mage is going to be out there fighting the pet, fighting the Wrathguard. Best he could do with it. I like the model of the Wrathguard. I really wish you got more Felguard models, you know, like, or more like demons that are like an updated version of the Felguard, but like, I don't know, maybe using like a different skeleton or something. Like imagine like a beefy, like a big old demon that has like a cool Tyrion kind of like a build, or like an ogre type of build with like one arm covered in armor, the other one non, some big demonic helmet, right? Wearing like demon armor or something, and like a big old axe, almost like the big overlord that you summon as a Diabolist once in a while. But like, you know, like a different skeleton or something, because some of the cool Tyrion animations look really visceral. It's gonna be Tama getting himself the big ultra versus that one. You gotta watch the skies though for the balloon demon up in the air, dude. Summoning a balloon up in the sky. Summoning up a birthday balloon for the guy. This is just waiting back here. Yeah, being stuck behind the pillar, by the way, with a Char Fiend as well as a Wrathguard doesn't feel great at all. Got himself random proc combust. Can you capitalize on it? Another Char Fiend, getting a Char Hound rather, getting summoned up, does go for the Trinket, quick interrupt the Advo, big ruination though, blinks it, but it still does a lot of damage either way. Into a block. Oh no. And Advo actually just putting pressure. Tama as a Frost Mage is a monster, but Tama is a Fire Mage. I mean, I think he's just trying to give those Fire Mage buffs a go, man. They keep buffing Fire Mage, and I don't really see too many players playing them. It's still Frost, man, or a bit of Arcane. Both of them are highly effective. Ring of Fire, drop it down Meteor, full burst is available. I actually think the Meteor from Frost Mage is better than Meteor from Fire Mage. Just because one can shatter and do more damage if it crits, and the other doesn't shatter. I guess it's just more likely to crit. But like, you know, it feels like less consistent, you know what I mean? Fire Mage crits less than a Frost Mage. I'm not even kidding. Tama got up, no block. I think it's over. I think it's literally lights. He got himself a bit of final stand and martyrdom damage, but with the Chaos Mother pelting you with just fell back to back to back, just funneling in your face. There ain't much you can do about it. Sap onto Advo. And you know what? I just noticed Advo is playing Diabolist, not what's it called? The Soul Harvester. I just realized it. Wait, is it just straight up evasion? Cloak of Shadows just killing the pet? Is that what he's trying to do? Just take out the pet for Advo? That is a move. That is a play. You could potentially just take out the demon, and if he doesn't have any ways to like regain it, killing the demon might be the play. Vanish really aggressive out of plush, so he's using a lot of his vanishes, trying to see if he can have a go versus Advo, killing shot to follow, and it's a wall as he goes in with the full Shadow Blades and everything available. Mortar Cold to get plush out in the open. It did better under burning the Trinket or something. And Advo with the Dark Back for a moment. Got himself more pets trying to summon up plush with a Shadow Meld. Oh, but this Shadow Fury does connect, setting in the pet. Trying to see if I can avoid getting combat, but it's rough, man. It is not easy. Gouging the pet, that's going to be Doom Lord joining in around the corner. Get the shot to follow. Tyrant, Doom Lord, Char Hound, all the pets are available. Advo just needs to live for a few seconds and he wins this. Those pets are absolutely monstrous, man. Oh, Diabolist Demonology is a satisfying combo. It's a lot of casting, but it's very satisfying. Need more Felguards and Demon Dog options. Definitely, I agree with the Demon Dogs. Yeah, when you summon the Dreadhounds, those need to have more options. And even little imps. Like, you could change the look of your summoned imp, but even like the little imps with Hand of Gul'dan, I feel like you should be able to change the look of those guys as well. That'd be so cool.